Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. How are we all? How we doing? Happy Monday. How we all doing? Aviation Mad coming in with a heart, me. Appreciate you. Ollie, hello. How we doing? How we all doing? How was everyone's weekend? Who stayed awake for the England game? And what an England game that was. What an England game that was. But yeah, how we all doing? We're back in Euro Truck. Been a while since we've been in the truck. But I thought, why not? Jump back in the truck, do some trucking, and see where it takes us. Oh my days, what a game. Yeah. What a game. Worth staying up? Yeah. Except for that red card. But a lot of people are saying it shouldn't have been a red card, but it was. It was valid for the red card. So, but what a game it was. Now, the issue is can they beat Norway? I don't know. I don't know. Norway's going to be tough for them. I didn't think they would get through Mexico, to be honest, with that Mexican crowd. That crowd roared like nothing. So it's kind of surprising. But they got through it. They got through it. But now they head back to Miami. Henderson, I don't know if you guys have heard. You probably haven't. Obviously, you probably heard that Henderson did have a fall on one of the advertisement boards when he was up seeing the audience and the supporters and had to be taken off the field by a stretcher. He now has to undergo surgery. He will not be playing for any of the World Cup. He has to go on. He's got to undergo major surgery now, so he's out of the World Cup. Like he's not going to be playing, even though he got a yellow anyway from the sideline. But yeah, he's out now. So yeah, and obviously, I don't know if you've heard, but the red card that was given to that US player during their match has now been overturned. So now that player is now no longer has a red card. Actually, doesn't have any cards at all to his name, because it got overturned, and he's now available to play for their next match, which is great fun. Which is great fun. So that's great. But yeah, how is everyone else doing? We've got the Iberia clash today, so yeah. It's going to be very, very interesting. This is the first time I've seen England this World Cup for each other. Yeah. Like, we are seeing a lot of names, like, disappearing now. Like, it was a shame to see Brazil get knocked out there, though. Because now that's Neymar gone. His careers now came to an end as well. So, yeah. But we shall see, we shall see. Who do we think is going to win tonight then? Portugal or Spain? Both are two big, massive, solid teams. So it's going to be very, very interesting. Oh, why is this in C8? Check. Yeah, it's been a while since we've been back in the truck. So, excuse me. Where's my currency? Oh, it's down here. Right, let's see what jobs we've got going from here then. Alright, that's going all the way down to somewhere where we've never been before. Naples. Logs. Okay. Can we sleep here? I think we can. Yeah, we can. Let's get some rest real quick. And then see if that gives us better jobs now. Because we need better jobs than that. 100k to go down to Turkey. Okay. Still the same on this. Romania. I feel like going down to Romania just for 50k, to be honest, not gonna lie. Let's do that, actually. We'll just go down to Romania. But yeah, we'll do a bit of trucking, and then obviously I'll head off in time for the Spain game and the Portugal game. So, and then we'll be good on that one. I'm hoping that Ronaldo doesn't go out, because it would be a real shame to see him go this early. But then saying that, it was a shame to see Neymar going early as well. So, we shall wait and see. Right, where are we? Over there. I don't know if this is connected yet. I'm going to have to check on my phone to see if it actually is. I don't know if it actually is connected or not. This into work mode, and then we'll be good. Right, let's head out here. To Romania we go, all the way from Sweden. Been such a while since I've been in the truck, but feels nice to be back. Reading chat is not advised when going around the corner. Also, have you seen that we're getting coaches soon as well? I was going to do Heathrow to Manchester because it would have been my first time doing it there. But what ended you up not doing it? Should be able to go after this yellow truck.
I was about to contact LHR and they went offline. I had to delete it from them.
Oh, that's fine. Nothing wrong with that. Sometimes you get ATC, sometimes you don't. I mean, some of my YouTube
No,
videos.
but the controller was a real-life Heathrow ATC controller, so I wanted to test my skills.
You wouldn't be able to test your skills with him, unfortunately. He wouldn't put his skills into practice that he knows IRL. I know three air traffic controllers that do IRL and bat sim as well, but they don't use the skills that they know IRL and put it into the sim because it's just impossible. It's literally impossible. It's one of the most difficult things to do, especially with the age that the network's for. They can't put it into practice. So it is what it is. I do wish that Batsim was like Pilot Edge.
What is the hardest ATC role?
Depends. Depends on the airspace, depends on the workflow. Or are we talking about Batsim specifically? Rage, hello, how we doing, sir? How we doing? Happy Monday. Hope you're well. Oh, come on in.
Ground Tower Radar Center Shanwick delivery.
Yeah, but are we talking like Batsim? Are we talking about Batsim here, or are we talking about real world? Because there's a difference. Real life? Probably tower. Now, why do I say tower? One, because you're dealing with incoming departures and arrivals, plus you're dealing with VFR traffic. So, you've got the two, you've got the balance of the two. Because VFR traffic that are doing circuits around your aerodrome do not go to radar, they stay with tower. So it puts that extra lower pressure on the tower.
What about Oceanic? They have to deal with thousands of them.
Oceanic's easy. It's all CPDLC uplink, ain't it? You also on TT? Yes. Hello, Rich. Yes, I am. Sorry, I'm like having to look over a little bit more for that chat for purple and red and all that. It's all on a separate screen. But yeah, we are on TT as well. Yes. We're across all four platforms. Oh, that's kind of cool. Camper van on the back of the car. I've never seen that. You excited for the UK rework? It's going to be interesting to see how ProMods is going to integrate.
What does
into
S1, C1, C2 mean on Batsim?
So S1 is different ratings where you can control. So S1 is your ground, S2 is your tower, S3 is your radar, and then C1 is your center, I think you can only go up to as high as a C2. C3's for like your seniors and your management side of the network. How does the rain look so good? What graphics mod? I have loads of graphics mods. I have PNG, I've got Ultimate,
So if I
Realism
wanted
mod
to do
from
Shanwick,
Steam.
how would I apply?
You can't. I've not done Shamrock in a while. Actually, I don't even have access to the account no more. But I used to have an account that I was able to like log on to do Shamrock, Oceanic and stuff like that. But I don't think he's around anymore. Because I don't have his login credentials anymore. Do you have a like with like a collection? I know some streamers do it. No. If you search in PNG mod, which is like for the roads, the weather and all that, that'll help. Sky coming in with a heartbeat, appreciate that. And with a popular. I've got PNG
very
mod,
popular.
and then I also have the ultimate graphics mod that's on Steam. It's like it's part of the it's trending right now. That graphics mod, and then I've got like a few other rain mods as well. I've got like 4 layers of rain mods in this save. And they're just all stacked on top of one another. Mattis, hello, welcome in, welcome in. How you doing? What truck are you driving? We are in the man today, for just now. We got bored of the Scanias, and we've decided to do the jump in the man truck just now, so we're just chilling. What wheel do you use? We're using the Horai force feedback trucking wheel. So, which is a proper full-size, one-to-one scale of an actual proper trucking wheel. And then obviously the side stick and all the buttons down here as well. Oh no, you can't see on but purple. So yeah, we're using the Horai force feedback wheel. Is that wheel any good? I actually prefer it over the Logitech's. I prefer it over the Logitech G27s and stuff like that. So yeah, it's actually really, really good, to be honest. Moza also have a trucking wheel, right? Yes, they do. I would have got the Moza, but the Moza is just so expensive, to the point where I can't afford that. I do want to get a Moza wheel, don't get me wrong, because I want to get it for like racing, like F1 racing and stuff like that. So that's there, but not yet. Do you use the shifter on the Horai wheel? I don't use the shifter, no. I just use the buttons for the moment. I do want to use the shifter, but not yet. So you drive automatic? Yeah. I drive real automatic, not the simple automatic. I drive the realist automatic one. Which is what a lot of trucks have nowadays anyway. They're all automatic now. difference between real and simple automatic? I think it's the timings. Between going between each gears. Is this part of my map expansion for Sweden? I think it is. Because I don't think that's normal. To be honest, this actually looks really nice even if it isn't. And does the Horizon shifter use the low and high? Yeah, it's got the button on the back of them. Yeah, it's got the two levels on. It's got two switches at the back of the shifter, where I can toggle it once, or I can toggle it between high and lows, which is really nice. So it's worth the 550. I mean, I mean, it's not on sale. I got mine when it was on sale, so. I think I only paid like 490 for mine when it was on sale, but that was like 5 months ago. See if it goes on sale during the summer. Probably wait and see if it goes on the sale. Save yourself some money as well. P&G, how old are they? Yes, P&G. Yes, sir. I have a Logitech G920 at the moment. Yeah, I used to have the Logitech G27, but I decided to sell it and then put all the money from that I sold it for towards this wheel, because I did monthly payments on it. So it's really nice. I wouldn't go back to a Logitech wheel now. My retarder's like on the right hand side of the wheel as well. I've got the indicators, I've got my window wiper switches, it's all like there without having to find anything. And also, it's also plug and play, Rage. You literally just plug in the wheel and it's all the keybinds are already set up for it. So like there's no messing around. Where with the Logitech you gotta go around and set up all your keybinds and all that. That's like a bonus. Ferry time. Looks a bit damp on your roof. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Oh, it's in there. I thought we had to go straight more. It's just a little bit wet on our roof. How are we doing anyway, Jane? I think my cup might be drier. Yeah, more than likely. Hopefully it's not raining over here in Poland. this ramp though is going to see better days. Going around and having a nap after last night's football. Yeah, I know that feeling. I think a lot of people are a bit tired after staying up until 5 o'clock to watch it. And then again delayed for an hour because of a storm. I'll take a bit of trailer damage there, but that's fine. Let's just about narrow this. Either tired or hungover. Yeah, true. Yeah, we'll stop here so we can rebalance our pressure because we had to lift up our pressure on that one. But yeah, this is our truck for just now. Nice man, chilling man truck as we head to Romania. I do have my cup of tea here as well because, you know, I do like a good cup of tea. Expecting England to win, or were you expecting them to get knocked out there? With it being Mexico's home turf. I've got my game on pause driving a Scania. Nice. Yeah, I've been driving a lot of Scanias. I wanted a break from them. I expected a tough game. Yeah. That's on the entry, wait. Wait, where are we going here? Last time I checked, I had 149 drivers and 31 garages. I don't have any garages. Well, we don't have all the garages going that way. Yeah, I don't know how many garages, but this is a new save. So we are just trying to build up the save again. Why not? I used to have back in the day when I first had Euro Truck, I used to have a money profile and just do truckers in all the time, but not anymore. I like my mods. I like ProMods, I like having all these truck mods now. Custom trucks getting all that now. Nothing can get me to go back to would be over 200 mods on this save, but I've merged them down and combined them to be under 100 so we can do convoys. So it's kind of nice. Disable if I don't want, well, that we're not using on the convoy is PNG because PNG have too many assets. Haha. My lane. There's a double trailer medical vaccines. Nice, nice. Yeah, we're taking an excavator from Sweden to Romania just now. Chilling out, vibing, trucking into the night. Trying to message me on Discord. I don't know if it's a message or something. Trying to get on Discord. It's one of the two. This is a friend request. Nuremberg to Nashram. Nice, nice. You ready for the UK rework when it comes out? I feel like I'm feeling like it's due soon. Something's giving me that instinct feeling that it's due soon. Who's that? Who's that coming in with a follow? Janie coming in with a follow. Appreciate that. That and the coaches, yeah, the coaches seem like very close as well because of the gameplay trailer they did with one of the man coaches. Will I use them? I don't know. I don't know. We'll wait and see. I might stick to my trucks. But I do like, you know what I do like? I do like that SCS are now dipping into the mod scene as well. With that newly released Holland DLC as well. You can kind of tell that they've been looking at the modding scene from that. Adding the light boards and a few of the mods that modders would normally have to make for the community are now like part of a DLC package now. So that's kind of like kind of cool. I probably use them every now and then as my drivers level up. Oh yeah, that's true. That's true. Dedicate another truck. I wonder if there will be what do you call it? Oh my god, my words. I wonder if you can hire drivers for your buses as well, so you can run two separate companies. That would be a good idea. Yeah, well, we don't know until they come out. So it's going to be a big, massive question mark for the SCS team. Well, and us as a whole community, to be honest, of what we're getting with them. I've been chomping at the bit since the first announcement. Yeah, I was kind of surprised that they actually are incorporating them into this sim as a whole. I thought they would have made like an entirely separate simulator for it, but I see why they're doing it under one umbrella. It saves having two separate games and just keep them all under one engine, one environment. And it's an optional DLC as well, you don't actually have to buy them. The customer base, yeah, a lot of people like doing coaches and on Euro Truck in general, to be honest, especially with the modded coaches. So they do have a base for it, but I do know that they're looking into tandems as well, to be doing tandem trucking as well, which will be really nice as well. I feel like tandem trucking could be kind of fun as well. A tachograph is saying brake required. I don't think it's set up correctly. I wouldn't be surprised if they added a trailer to deliver coaches by truck. I mean, that could kind of be a good concept, to be honest. I mean, there is mods out there to add coaches as an option for like cargo deliveries, but it's a mod. It's not on by default. Michael Jackson coming in with a follow. Appreciate that. How we doing? How we doing? Happy Monday. I'm doing alright. I'm doing alright. Doing some trucking from Sweden to Romania just now. As we vibe across Europe. Tree. You're leaving Sweden, I'm heading there. I mean, I've already left, to be honest. I'm in Poland right now. One out, one in, effectively. Yep. See where we'll go from Romania as well. I'm only going to do like a few hours today as well, so I'm not going to be on for long. I kind of want to watch this Portugal and Spain game, to be honest. I want to see the Iberians clash. I want to see how that's going to turn out. I'm hoping Portugal go through, so we get to see more Ronaldo. Yeah, but Spain are more complete. I mean, yeah, true. But we need more. Just Planes, LS, hello sir. How we doing? How we doing? I mean, we need to see more Ronaldo. Like, we need to. This is last one. I'm alright, just trucking. Just trucking, chilling. Chilling and vibing with the tunes. What did you make of the England game then, Ellis? OJ, hello man. What's your favourite cargo type? I mean, I wouldn't really say I've got a favourite cargo type, to be honest. I don't like hauling the same type of cargo all the time. Like, I wouldn't always haul like a carton slider or a fridge all the time. I like to change it up a little bit. I like to go into like the heavy cargo. I like to go into the abnormal stuff. It's kind of all over the place, to be honest. I wouldn't say I've got a preference, to be honest. Good game, solid performance. Red was a bit black death or a red card. Can't complain about that. Yeah, it was definitely a red card. I can't believe people are actually complaining saying it was not a red card. Like 100% was. Like, he almost took his shin off. And plus the studs were against it as well, so definitely worthy of a red card. Personally, I like agricultural. I've done actually a lot of agricultural haulage, to be honest. I've not actually been given the trailers to do that yet. I do have the DLC. I've just not been given the cargo loads for it yet. I've seen them on the road from the AI, but I've personally not hauled them yet. Yachts can be a pain at times. Yachts are a pain. I hate those yachts. Joey, the main man? Oh, it's Joey came in. Joey might be sleeping actually. Maybe. Unless he's lurking. I can see us getting to the final after last night. 100% don't fancy meeting France here. I mean, true, they're going to have to face Norway next. That's going to be a big one. Now, am I rooting for Norway or am I rooting for England? I don't know. I don't know. There's a couple of ferry ports that yachts don't fit in, so bypass them where you can. Yeah, I also have a mod for ProMods as well, where I get more ferry ports anyway, so it's kind of nice. Norway, I think we can win. I mean, they've got Haaland, and he was like kind of on fire during that game, so that's kind of going to be really nice. Go to the most hostile ground in the world where you haven't been. Yeah, I'm surprised they even dealt with that really well. I thought they were going to struggle with it. We don't have England don't have Henderson no more, do they? Because Henderson at the end of that game went over to meet all the supporters and all the fans, fell over the advertisement board and had to be stretched off the field, and now he has to go undergo major surgery now, supposedly now. So he's out of the World Cup. He can't play. A bit rip. But then he said, nah, he got a yellow card anyway from the sideline, so that one was kind of funny. On paper, we should smash Norway at the park. Yeah, on paper. As well, not they can do it, but as well, not they can do it on the field. He's just at the month around the squad. Yeah. Didn't play yet, got injured in Cardi. Yeah, I think he got Cardi because he was spalling stuff at the ref from the sideline, and then got injured because he went over with the rest of the team to see all the supporters and fell over one of the advertisement signs. And then had to be stretched off the field back into the tunnel. And now he's, yeah, now has to go undergo surgery. The big question is where's he going to undergo that surgery? Are they going to do that in Mexico, or are they going to fly him back to Miami with the rest of the team, and then do the surgery in Miami? Because they're not going to fly him back to England, the UK for that. Surely no. He's trying to delay it by throwing it. Yeah, true. Just being a numpty. I mean, time had already finished anyway, pretty much. And then they've left them in Mexico. Good. It's a great place to leave an English player when all the Mexican fans hate us. It's going to be the most controversial mistake
Way England to quarters.
they're going to make. You'll be back with them tomorrow? Yeah. I mean, provided that the Mexicans don't get to him. Yeah.
We won.
Yeah, just, though. Just. That was a tough game in that stadium. Up next is Norway. Wasn't just, we won, no doubt. No. That's like Mexico's 4th loss
We walk
ever.
over Norway.
That's like Mexico's 4th loss ever in 15 plus years in that stadium. Out of, I don't know how many they've won out of that stadium. There's only 4 losses out of that stadium in their entire known existence. 89 games, I think, yeah. Seas were just a sea of green. Oh, yeah. Like, it was just full of green, and it was expected. And that stadium roared of Mexican. Because you heard that roar. When they got that first goal and then they got the second one, that stadium roared.
We was gonna win either way.
No, not against Mexico. It was actually probably predicted for us to lose that. With how the fans were setting off fireworks and loud noises outside the hotel, they were trying to disrupt the players' sleep, so then they could not actually win that match. That's fine. Up next, Norway. Norway's going to be interesting. The bookies had us underdog at 49%.
We
to win.
basically
Yeah.
told them to shove their tacos where the sun don't shine.
No, they will hate us for the rest of the time. Well, they'll hate you guys for the rest of the time. I wonder what the percentage is looking like for Norway right now, for the England-Norway game. Probably around the same, to be honest. Also, did you guys hear that? You know the
Norway will be easy if we play like we did Mexico game.
I mean, yeah, but yous are going to be all. England's also a player down from a red card. You know, which was probably one of their almost best defenders that they probably could have. But yeah, did you hear about the US player that got red carded during their match? Did you hear that got overturned? And he's no longer got a red card to his name or any card to his name. He's actually able to play in their next match this weekend. It's been overturned by the FIA. They overturned it. That doesn't make sense.
YH because Trump asked FIFA president to.
Yeah. Or it wasn't justifiable. Or it wasn't justifiable for the red. Some of the refs are being a little bit harsh right now. But I see why.
We shouldn't have had the red.
Oh no, the red was crucial. That red was justifiable. That was a justifiable red. And if you think it isn't, you're silly. He almost took his full shin and ankle off, and studs into it as well. Like, that's a clear red. You could have crippled him to the point where he would not have been able to walk. That was a justifiable red. Don't know why he went in that harsh.
Wrong time.
Yeah, he just went in at the wrong time. He didn't time it correctly. But it was fairly justifiable. I think he knew what he was doing as well with that red. But he's fine. I don't think he can be on the bench for the next game either. I don't think he can watch from pitch side. I think he has to watch from the hotel.
Are Scotland home now?
Yeah, we came home like the next day. Well, within 2 days. We had to do 2 points. We went to Keflavik and then we went from Keflavik to I think they went to Glasgow. Time picked them up from Keflavik, yeah. But Iceland there to take them back in their plane. Back to Iceland, and then they got picked up from Titan, which was part of the plan anyway. They weren't going to fly to Iceland there. 75 to
Goodbye
Glasgow.
by Scotland.
No, we'll be back. We'll be back. All the Boston supporters miss us though. So we'll be back again. Obviously, it's not going to be in it's not going to be in the US though next time. It's going to be somewhere. It's going to be. When is the next World Cup? share a group with Brazil. Yeah, exactly. If we were in any other group without Brazil or Morocco, we were through. Like, put us in another group, and then we would be fine. Like, we would have probably made it to probably the round of 16s.
Jamie Murray is enjoying the crap weather. England have nice there.
Yeah, about. It's nice here. It's beautiful weather here. It's beautiful weather up here in Scotland. What are you on about? But it's fine. The next World Cup is going to be different. Brazil won't have their top players like Neymar because he's retired. He's retired from international football, so he's not going to be there. So he's not going to be really a threat to Scotland no more. Actually, there's going to be a threat to no team no more. And in Portugal, I don't know if Portugal's going to be a threat next year round as well because they won't have Ronaldo. Argentina won't have Messi. Like, it's going to be different. It's all going to be different.
Janie Murray didn't ask how.
So it's going to be different. But yeah, when is the next World Cup? Where is the next World Cup? He ain't going. Who's not going? Ronaldo? Yeah, he is. He's already confirmed it. He's already confirmed it because his sister leaked it, and he's already announced it. It's already confirmed that he will retire. This is his last dance. He will retire from international football at the end of the World Cup. Whenever he gets knocked out. If he gets knocked out tonight, he retires. He's done. This is his last dance. It's in 4 years, yeah, but I think
Never says
done.
Ronaldo, I says Messi, you melt.
I mean, I said both, to be honest. But I think Messi's pretty much done for as well. Like, Messi is the only player out of the, I think, one of 3 players that has custom boots. Every other player in the World Cup has to wear purple boots. Well, pink boots. Messi's wearing white because it's his final dance. He's just not announced it yet, but I think it is his final dance. It's all international. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He'll retire from international football. He won't play in the next World Cup in the next 4 years. He won't be there.
Messi is 32, it not his last one.
I mean, he might retire early. He is beginning to see it. We are beginning to see it though. He wants money. He can get money by playing local football for his country, like within home soil. He doesn't have to play international for money. He could just play at normal clubs. tackle grab as well from Flash and the same brake required, but it's not actually, it's just not been set up correctly with the new update.
You would be
That's
crazy to think they get round of 32 next time.
And you got get to round 32. Who get to round 32? I don't think I put a lot of people expected. What is the next World Cup? Oh, the next World Cup is in Europe. Because the hosting countries for the 2030
We
World
won't know
Cup.
for a while yet.
No, it's already been announced. It's already been done. So, 2030 FIFA World Cup. Host countries will be Morocco, Portugal, Spain. And then century matches will be hosted in Argentina. Yeah, it's already been confirmed. Morocco, Portugal, and Spain is the next World Cup in 2030. No, it's not. Yeah, it is. Google it. Google it. They've already
You
done
are
it.
reading BS.
No, it's already been confirmed. Literally go Google it. The next two World Cups have already been announced. The next ones are Morocco. The next ones are Morocco and Spain. Which is in 2030. They already plan ahead. But it's not. Oh well. You believe what you want. But it's literally on Google. You just type in where is the next World Cup and it literally says Morocco, Spain and Portugal. That is the next locations.
Scotland will go home early again.
We don't know yet. We don't know who's going to qualify yet. It's going to be interesting. We might not even want to attempt to qualify. We might not even put our name down for it. We might opt out to miss the 2030. It's going to be interesting, but we'll wait and see. You're running out of fuel. Oh, I'm going to be paying attention to the fuel.
We will walk over Norway and bring it home.
We'll wait and see. I'm like kind of torn who to support on that one. Whether I'm going to be rooting for Norway or rooting for England on that one. That one's going to be a heavy match. Like on paper, as Ellis was saying earlier, on paper, yeah, England should beat Norway, but it'll come to
It's
come
gonna
the game.
be easy.
Come the game, it's going to be very interesting. Norway's going to be a tough match here. They're going to put in the work. Like, I think a lot of people are underestimating Norway right now of what they're actually capable of. No one thought that they would beat Brazil. No one thought that Norway would beat Brazil. But they did.
Best player is Holland, and he's bad ASF.
Best player, no. Holland was quite surprising this year. Well, right now. He's like stepping up right now. Holland's awful. I mean, so is England's defence. But we don't talk about that. England's defence have got twinkle toes.
Janie Murray, not really. We all expected Scotland to go home early.
No, none of us did actually, to be honest. We thought that we actually had the Morocco game in the bag. And then being denied 2 pens was kind of absurd. But we did appeal to FIFA on that one, and I think we're being given a formal apology because that ref missed it. They should have been both VAR checked rather than actual from the glance of his eye. They should have been VAR'd.
All the refs have been shit.
Oh yeah, they have. They've been really, really bad. There's no denying that one. Right, well, we sit in a queue full of traffic. Welcome to border control. Ah, we love a good bit of border control. Was a clear Mexican fan. I think a lot of them actually do have their thumbs on their more particular team than the one they support. Oh, let me see if I can fix this brake thing.
Which Euro truck is that?
Euro Trucks Sim 2. I don't think you can even play number 1 on Windows 11 because of how old it is.
Oh god, I hate the traffic, lol.
Oh, I love the traffic. It adds much more realism. I have 2, but it doesn't look as good. I mean, 2's amazing. You're using mods. That's how I've got mine looking like this. It's through mods. Also, by the way, while I've got you guys here, I am
How's Whitcomb
thinking...
Farm coming along? I'm loving mine at the Min.
I was just about to talk about Farming Sim. I've not been back on my Whitcomb, to be honest. But I was thinking of doing a multiplayer server for Farming Sim. Now, obviously the only way I can do it is through my subscribers and superfans. But I'm also willing to compensate it to if you send
Oh yay, that would mean mint.
if you send a particular gift, say like a galaxy, which is 1,000 coins, that would give you access to the multiplayer server for a month. And then you just have to renew it a month later. If you're not willing to like spend on like a super fan and all that. But it depends on what map we're wanting to do, how many mods, and what type of mods as well.
When you thinking of doing that?
I don't know. I need to think of the map, and then I need to think of how we're thinking of doing, or how I want to do it. If I want to go like fully down the realism way, like where it's just pure realistic farming with no trolling or anything like that, or it's just going to be just an arcade farming with mods, but not the realism mods that I would use for my single player farms. But that's like the thing I'm kind of thinking of, is the way I can compensate it is, if none of you want to become a super fan or subscribe, then the only way I could do it for my TikTok viewers is if you send like a galaxy or something that's equivalent to 1,000 coins, will then give you access for the month, and I just note down your name for the month, and then when that month expires, then you just, if you want to renew it again, then you can. Because obviously that's one of the perks of being like a super fan or a sub, is you get to play you get to join multiple sessions with myself. And as normal viewers, obviously you don't get that perk. It was kind of something I just thought of like last night as well, so. And obviously I would upload all the mods to like a drive or something as well. A lot of them are from Mod Hub, but some of them are from other modded sites that don't release on Mod Hub because they don't agree with having to release them on console as well. Because that's one of the agreements with Mod Hub, is the mod has to be compatible on console as well, but most of the modders don't agree with it. And they don't agree with how strict the Mod Hub is. Oh, we're going into the Ukraine. Looks like we're going into the Ukrainian border. We're probably just going to be doing this one job anyway, because it's what, 6:15 just now. I kind of want to head off. Plus,
Start beeping at them, haha.
no, we're stuck with a barrier right now. I kind of want to come off and then get something to eat before the Iberians clash. Because I kind of want to see the Spain and Portugal game, which is on at 8 o'clock. So it'll probably just be the one job down to Romania.
Turn your wipers off.
No, because it's still raining. It's just that we were underneath a tarp. It's just because we were underneath the shelter. Right, we need to find a fuel station.
So yeah, I would defo join a multiplayer farming sim.
Yeah, it's just obviously figuring out how many people we can get for it, how realistic we want it to be, because obviously with my farming sim single player, I have a lot of realistic mods like precision farming, dirt effects, exhaust fume effects, trail effects, and like I've got all that stuff, which people might not be interested in having on a farming sim multiplayer server, which is fine. It's just kind of like what level we're willing to go to. And then obviously setting out all the rules for it as well. Like maybe if I can get AG involved, maybe we can have 2 separate farms, like a viewers farm versus content creators farm, and me and AG can be on one farm while you guys are on another farm, and we just compete for like land, you know, and do stuff like that. There's a lot that can go. There's a lot of fun that can go into a farming sim session like that. Now in Ukraine. Now we have to go right at the end of this junction, but we're going to go left because we need this fuel station on the left hand side before we can continue. And this car's trying to take us on the left hand side as well. Hello sir, how we doing? Happy Monday. How we doing? Oh wait, this is not a fuel station. Oh no, it is. £1.33. Nice. Far too many. Far too many. I actually need to come in my stream actually. I need to check and see if this overlay here is working. Almost went into... This guy's slowing down way too slow. Oh no, it is working, okay. It's just cycling through them. Yeah, we use far too many mods. Like, it's essentially we should have about 200 mods on this save. But I've compressed them down to the point where I only have like 97 mods. So I've like done a lot of compressing. I only have two, yeah, we've got mods. Like we've got ProMods, we've got Bulgaria focus, we've got Latvia, we've got some Sweden mods, we've got Rust map, we've got Sibir map, we've got Vulgar map, we've got like so many map expansions. And then not to mention all the truck mods and the tuning mods and all the AI vehicles and all that as well. Like there is a lot. It's almost like 100 gig of mods, to be honest. Probably a bit too many mods, but required. Probably the reason why I won't go back to TMP either. Almost went into the back end of them. Okay, why are you swinging at that for? Hopefully this truck speeds up to about 50 so we can
Yeah, not bad, dude. Did you see the video for the coaches?
Yes. I don't know, I've kind of got mixed feelings on the coaches, to be honest. Like, I'll probably buy them just to support SCS because I've got all the rest of the DLCs anyway. But will I use them? Don't know yet. Don't know.
Yeah, of course. Think I'll like it for driving around Europe, I think, lol.
I mean, I might just, well, as I say, I might just get them just to support the company. But I don't know. I think I'll stick to my trucks. But we'll wait and see. And it depends on how much they're looking for from them as well. Because that's going to be interesting.
Yo.
Ethan! How are you doing, sir?
Bomb at 100 miles per hour.
No. Tracking it with a VTC, can't do that. I'm alright, Ethan, how are you?
Good.
Good, good. You're tracked, yeah. I'm doing it as part of WH haulage up here. It's a VTC. So you gotta do real miles, which means sticking to real speed limits and all that.
How come you only drive the man, not any other trucks?
What do you mean? We drove the Scanias before. We've got two Scanias sitting in the garage which are with which both of them are with our drivers now. But we started with a Scania S series, mind, and then we switched to a Scania R, and now we're in a man to clock up miles on this up to 30,000 miles. So we've got 30,000 miles in our two Scanias. Now we're in the man, and then once we get 30,000 miles in this, we'll switch to another truck, whether it's going to be a Volvo or a Mercedes or a Renault.
You got money, mod.
No, this is all full legit. So it's a brand new save, level 40, no modding. We are doing it all legit. I've got one profile that's got mods on it, which has got a money mod on it. But that's just for Truckers MP. But for single player, no. It's all legit. Why would you stop there? Ento, hello. ETS. We're in Euro truck today, we're not in American truck. You have all DLCs? Yes, sir. Including the new one as well, which is the Holland DLC. Always got to support the company, to be honest. They're a good company, and a very, very small company. that coming in with a follow. And the Coxie coming in with a follow. Appreciate that. Much love. Like, even though I don't play American Truck a lot, I'll probably eventually will buy all the DLCs for that just to help support them that extra bit more as well. It gives them additional funding to be able to put more DLCs out, more money towards projects. Looks nice. What's your Discord? It's in my bio. It is in my bio. We have a Discord server. Anyone's welcome to join.
Need to give me all the mods again, so we can trek together.
Yeah, we need to do that, Joey. We were gonna... I think we were waiting on everyone, to be honest. I was waiting on Run as well, because Run's going to be petitioning in his drive as well, because he's got a bigger SSD now. Bradley's mods. Well, I don't know where Bradley is. Bradley's like kind of MIA.
Sort me out, then we can do the others, etc.
I'd love to join, but I'm still. No, you're all good. No, so this is single player anyway. This is single player. The Discord's like a community Discord. It's for everyone to join. So it's a community Discord. This is a single player. Yeah, we can do. We can do that. How tired are you, Joey, after probably staying up until the early hours to watch the England game? Love from South Africa, much love from the UK. We're not going to get through this late anyway.
I've not been sleeping properly as it is.
Ah. That's fair. That's fair. Oh yeah, I did. I was going to message, but I thought that might be the worst thing to do, because everyone deals with stuff like that type of stuff in their own way, and some people like to be left alone when stuff like that happens, so I kind of just thought I'll hold off.
I've literally just been spending time with family, and work expected me to be in today.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Well, that's all you can do. You know, time is short, life is short. Especially when something like that happens, it just hits you, you just realise it can just happen. Out of absolute nowhere.
Should be given time to spend with family. Screw work-life, family is more important.
Yeah. True. Some workplaces are kind of happy with it, some are not. we're just doing this one job anyway, because then I'm going to go get food before the Portugal and Spain game. Because that's on at 8 o'clock. I need to go figure out what I'm wanting to eat and stuff like that, so...
Fair's deuce.
I mean, to be honest, it doesn't even feel like I've been live for, what, 2 hours? It doesn't even feel like it. And we've driven all the way from Spain to Romania. Like, it just shows how quick time flies right now.
There's like a 5-second delay between this side and the red side.
Yeah, well obviously red side you can fix anyway. Because red side you can just put it up to real time anyway. That's easy to fix. But on here, yeah. Hello sir, how we doing? Happy Monday. How did you get on with some firefighting? How are you enjoying the game? Because I'm sure that's where I last left off with you. At the weekend. So what you're saying is you're no lifing it right now. Is basically what you're saying. Yeah. It is a good game to be. It's a good sim to be honest. I'm actually glad I picked it up for that money, for the price it was. It is a good sim.
Now the red side is ahead of this side.
Yeah, it's always going to be like that. Ethan coming in with the army. Appreciate that, good sir. Yeah, you can make the red side be more in tune with real time with me. That's the best thing about the red side compared to the other platforms. There, chat. We are arriving at our destination. Smack. Don't know what I just did there. I'm sorry. Still Lieutenant, yes. I've not been back on it since where I left off on it. I've not been back on. I'm kind of just saving it as a for streaming wise. I'll probably try and get back on it this week. I'm I'm captain now. Yeah, because you're kind of just liking it right now. Oh, it's this place. Probably. I'm playing ETS2 right now. Nice. Kinda got bored of them. I'm a trucker IRL. Yeah, I'm gonna be working towards that myself when I get my license out of the way. Go find somewhere to park for the day since we're just doing the one job. Yeah, I drive a DAF XG25 plate. Nice. Bet that feels comfy. I don't know what truck I would prefer to drive IRL when I do get my license. Obviously I'll be an agency driver for a little bit, but I don't know. If I just want to be a classic Scania driver, or I want to venture into something else, to be honest. It's so nice. Is it the one? The XG is the one with the window, ain't it? On the door. Or it can have a window on the door. Ain't it? Or am I getting that one? You're going to be a day driver or a tramper? Just depends on what comes to offer, to be honest, because obviously I'll be agency first for a little bit. Until I can get the funding to then go out and buy my own truck. So it just depends on what's available at the time. I would like to go international though, like go into like Europe, because that's where the money's at. stop in there. However, a company is a tramp, but I have a designated truck. Yeah, that's probably that's kind of why I want to do it. I kind of want to have my own truck, my own personal space, rather than sharing trucks. I know at the start you kind of have to share trucks, but once you get the funding for it, then it goes a bit different. I mean, Rip, have you ever decided about doing some, well, I don't know if your company allows it, because obviously it's company specific and company policy, but you see those content creators that are truck drivers that just has their phone or camera or however just up on the, like the windshield, just looking out the window and just trucking while live.
Hello.
You ever thought about doing that type of stuff, or is it something that your company won't allow it? Hola, hello. How are we doing? Happy Monday. I haven't spoken to my manager about it, because that could be kind of cool to do, you know, because a lot of people do it, but they do have to ask their company, and some companies do allow it, but not all, just because of policies and procedures and safety concerns. But I mean, I don't think you might run into that issue if you've got your own truck. Because obviously you're not having to unwire cameras and rewire cameras, stuff like that, in company trucks. Like, it's actually your own designated personal truck. But it's also a thing. Yeah, you never know, but you never know. But yeah, right, chat. I was hoping to do more work, but at the same time, as I say, the Portugal and Spain game is going to be on in the next hour and 10 minutes. Kind of want to get myself some food, kind of just want to chill out, etc. But yeah, we just drove all the way from Sweden all the way down into Romania, traveling through Poland and Ukraine, and yeah. But yeah, appreciate everyone that came out today. Appreciate the taps, the follows, all the likes, all the comments, everything like that. Appreciate everyone that came out. We'll probably be back live either tomorrow. If not tomorrow, it'll be Wednesday. Don't know what we're doing yet, but hopefully to see you all there. And if not, I'll see you in the next one. But yeah, until then, speak to you guys very, very soon. And yeah, till then, good night. Bye-bye.